Today we're going to study a song of, well, a lesson, should I say, from Dorian mode, an A Dorian mode. The two chords that are in the A Dorian mode, I mean, most of the time you're playing, they call them a 2 to 5, which is an A minor 7 to a D7 or D ninth, whatever chord you prefer. Today we're only going to get things we can learn, or ideas we can get from just playing the A Dorian mode. Even though you can play two modes in there, you can play an A Dorian mode and a D Mixolydian mode. That is exact same notes, but at different starting points. But right now, let's go right back to what I was saying about playing things out of the A Dorian mode. Now, the A Dorian mode goes like this, See how good it fits with the two chord. So what we're going to do, we're going to make this a simple lesson to where we're going to use a couple of patterns. The first pattern we're going to use is only going to have 3 notes in it, which are going to be the first 3 notes of a Dorian mode. And we're going to play these. After a while, I'm going to put on a chord progression, small chord progression, and you can see how you can use just such simple ideas of the first 3 notes or the first 5 notes. Okay? So we're going to use 3 approaches to the Dorian mode this time. We're going to use the first 3 notes. Then we're going to use the first 5 notes. And then we're going to play the entire mode and end on the 9th of the mode. And you can see how that sound of the 9th, the beat, makes this thing sound so much cooler in the form of a jazz type feel. But we're going to look at it like this. We're going to say, hey, if I can play these 3 notes, as cool as you want to play them. But what I like to do most of the time is go up to the 3 notes and back down to the root note, which is the A. So I do something that sounds like this, which is a lick. And you can do it slow or do it fast. Or you can drag it. Something like that. Then the next lick, like I said, we're going to go up to the 5th, all 5 notes of the Dorian mode. And which is actually also a part of the chord tone that you'll be playing over. So the first chord tone I really used was a root tone, which was the A. Now we're going to take, and then we went all the way up to the 3rd note, which is also a chord tone in that same chord. Now we're going to go all the way up to the 5th note of the scale, which is the 5th tone of the same chord, the A minor 7 chord. So this particular lick sounds like this. And the next one, we're going to go all the way up the entire scale, and we're going to go all the way to the 9th of the scale after we finish the scale. So we can get this real cool jazz sound. It sounds like this. We start on the beginning of the scale. Okay? So we're going to use these 3 ideas. And we're going to combine these 3 ideas with minor pentatonic, A minor pentatonic, should I say, blues licks, however you want to look at it. So I may do something in this groove that sounds like this. Oh, in other words. And I might do the other one like so. And the last one, which I went all the way up to the 9th, I might do something that sounds like. can hear the blues in there, and you can hear the scale in there. That's a good way of combining the two, is just to start slowly on actually combining them one after the other. In other words, then another lick, and the last lick I told you about. So let me put on just a little music for a second.